the reason we're here is to discuss the big event that happened on the most recent Sunday, November the 6th, and that was the third Wipe the Tide movement. Now, in the first Wipe the Tide, you raised 27,000 baht, I believe, in 3 hours.
Yeah. Under 2 probably. Actually, the actual work was under 2. Okay. We had a little bit of meeting time, which took up some.
Yeah, we talked and we planned.
But the actual work, I think, was about under 2 hours.
Okay, so that was 27,000 baht in 2 hours. Then in the second week, you raised, what was it, 131,000.
Just around 45.
Yeah, with about 45 people. And who would like to be the one who tells us how much you earned this time?
I told them it's a very depressing story that I have to give, and it was a very sad moment in our lives because we had just raised 306,000 baht, and that was without the calculation of the coins. The total calculation actually came up to 328,000.
221.
No.
Oh yes.
Don't forget that extra 200 baht.
328,221.
And also we had like some donations as well, like over PayPal. So until yet, it's like 3,000 baht. Thank you for that as well.
And for anyone who wants to keep updated on where we're at with the money count, we do scan the passbook and we put it online. Yes. So it's 100% transparent. You see where the money goes. So just click on Facebook and you can see the total amount there.
As well as on the website.
Yes.
Just wrote a blog.
So that's amazing. You basically raised very close to 500,000 baht in 3 weeks for the flood victims of Thailand, which is an amazing feat considering the fact that it's a grassroots campaign. Yeah. You're not controlled by anyone. It was the brainchild of who was?
Well, no, the idea of the activity itself was Michael Strömer's idea, but I think I mean some of the students went to the south, and so I continued with my crew, and then more people came, and then we pushed it forward together.
You took the ball and ran with it. Is what we'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than sitting at home and waiting until the flood gets you. I mean, the flood is coming anyway, and no one knows when actually. So, just thought, come on, just get out and do something. I mean, it's coming. It's not like, it's like, just do it.
Yeah. So 500,000 baht, and the aim is, you've been quite vocal about it, that you think you can raise 1 million baht. That's the aim. So
first stage.
First stage. Doesn't mean we're going to stop. We're going to go forward. But our first stage is 1 million baht.
We just needed to put a cap, a point where a goal that we can fight towards.
So a really nice round number,
But
everyone wants to be a millionaire.
So it doesn't stop because everyone's so excited. We got a lot of energy going on, and we need to keep that flowing.
So. Putting aside the money, which is obviously largely important part of it, you had how many people turn out on the streets?
Almost 120 plus. This time.
That's what they quoted on.
That's what that's the quote that we've got. But the calculation I did when we were at the end, and a lot of people had already left. I was not too sure, but the quote was 120. But I was looking at 131 almost that had showed up.
I got a lot of phone calls. About an hour after the meeting time, including the host himself.
Yes.
I had about actually 5 or 6 people jump in on my team.
Yeah, now as well.
About an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
So the count is pretty rough, but I was actually thinking about 150.
You could say 150, and a good estimation would be that.
But it's obvious that a lot of the people who are turning up, you're not even really sure of who everyone is now. It seems you set off a movement that's starting to steamroll and pick up momentum. I saw people with different shirts from different pubs, bars, organisations that aren't directly affiliated with you.
We're all in an agreement here that although maybe we kind of started a little something, we're all here for the same reasons, the same causes. So it doesn't matter who wants to join, wherever you're from.
Exactly.
If you do want to put a little bit of publicity out, that's fine because we're all here for the same thing.
Exactly.
And we don't exclude anyone.
Yeah, everybody who wants to participate, who wants to do something, who wants to help, rebuild this country. It's something good and positive, and Thailand definitely needs that.
So, seems that you've had quite a lot of media attention that's grown from just word of mouth marketing with some of your social networks at university or where you work, it seems that you've gained quite a lot of media attention. Can you just tell me a little bit about the sort of attention that you're gaining?
Yeah, one day I looked into my email inbox, and there was an email, for example, from a Bangkok Post reporter, and he inquired more information about this event, and I rang him up immediately, and so he wanted to see us on this Sunday. There's another magazine that called me yesterday, and they wanted to make an interview and to cover this, and so it seems that people were getting the attention of
we had
media.
Live the Life.
Who have a video up.
And the video is amazing.
And they're a great group of people as well, so you guys gotta check them out. And also there was a plug on Thai PBS as well.
That's a news station, isn't it, in Thailand?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're getting national news attention.
I mean, it is 500,000.
Yeah, well,
but
this
before
was
that,
this was before.
I think the TV thing came through this organization, Ban Asai JD, was it right? And Asai JD, I'm not sure.
Ban Asai JD.
Ban Asai JD. Yeah, and then they did a press release and they invited media, so they covered actually their events, and we don't have the networks or connections yet to give a press release.
But again,
we were like overwhelmed actually. We couldn't believe that anybody would like notice this, and then suddenly like we just like
it blew up.
Bangkok Post came, like Live the Life, and all these people joined it. Were so interested in this.
That's what makes this whole group so special.
Even the people from like Bangkok Post and Live the Life, they even joined. Like
they
said they had a great day. You know, I think the Live the Life cameraman. He was like busy like wiping it, you know, like he's like, oh man, what should I do next? Should I like tape or should I like
Michelle said,
hey,
film.
It's like, oh yeah, right.
I had a comment from a friend of mine from America who said this idea was genius because of its simplicity, because of the fact that it's a low cost thing, anyone can join, anyone can do it. I mean, a 3-year-old child can wipe a window, right? And everyone's welcome to join. So
I guess a key element that the Random Dreams listeners and also people involved in this are going to be asking is, how are you going to distribute the wealth? So I know you have some very unique ideas regarding the transparency of this. So who would like to talk about your mindset regarding this?
Michael. Can give it a start.
Everybody like
yes, everybody Michael. I have no idea what to do with the money. Just give it to him.
No.
Send the person. No. I'm just joking. No. Now we have indeed a substantial amount of money, right? And a lot of question marks, are raising. And first of all, we want to stay independent and we want to be in control of it, and so far that we're not giving the money just randomly to an organization and say, hey, take the money, do whatever you want with it. What we do now is we're going to research and network with people on the ground, with our community out there in the internet, to find or to gather information on projects, short-term and long-term projects that we're going to support parallel to the fundraising campaigns now. And the first step, what we're going to do is, for example, tomorrow we're heading to the TV3 channel's headquarters and to discuss further steps and to support them financially. And we will be out in the field, hopefully with the camera team, and we're going to report back to you guys. And this will not be the only project. There will be more coming. And and we invite everyone to be part of it.
The most important thing is here that, as we said, this fundraising is right now just the start. The big job is coming, so we want all to participate, we want all to share the ideas, and we want like that everybody is like getting experience out of this and having also a great time. I mean, it's tough times coming, the people, they're going through like really, really hard times, and it's really, really necessary to get the positive energy back and motivating everyone, each other, and all this energy what we experienced the last couple of weeks, we want to put it also in the future, like into the projects as well.
After Wipe the Tide is done, I mean, there's going to be a rebuilding project,
Exactly.
We have the flow, we have the energy, we have the manpower, and we just need to keep it going.
Yes.
And just one hand helps speed up the rebuilding process. And if we just keep getting more and more on board, and we can make this the land of smiles once again real quick,
Yes.
So are there any things that you would like to say to the listeners about how they can get involved at the next Wipe the Tide event, which I believe is on November the 13th, coming up in a few days?
Yeah, it'll be at 12 p.m. under the big Panasonic TV across the street from the Big C at Central World Plaza, where it was for the last 3 weeks now, right? So yeah, if you came before, come to the same place, and if you haven't just go back, go where I just told you to go. And one thing I just want to say is there's a couple people that came by themselves, you know, and I think that's really a tough thing to do, but they quickly got integrated in and made a bunch of new friends. So if you guys hear about this and you're interested and you can only come out by yourself, just give it a try. Everyone here is so welcoming and happy and friendly.
Please do.
Yeah, you become a part of a family.
Don't come empty-handed.
That's a big thing.
Actually,
enough sleep as well. Catching
enough sleep. It's going to be a long day.
And be hydrated.
I mean, we wanted to just tell all of you that we need you to come out in the proper gear. We need you to come out strong with a lot of confidence, with a lot of energy. So please come out in your white shirts. Please bring as many buckets as you can. Get as many donation boxes. Get as many squeegees as you can.
And also some spray. Some
window spray and
signs.
And if also, please, guys, if you can come with your bottles of water. We don't want you guys to get dehydrated. It's getting really hot in Bangkok. And we're doing a good thing. We don't want no bad things happening. It's always been positivity. And we want it to go like that all the way to the end. And we want you guys to come out and have a good time and meet good people and do an amazing thing for Thailand.
Yes. You know, we really like the style, like the homemade style. So, you know, don't worry if you don't have like the best handwriting. Like I have horrible handwriting.
Art, you know.
Yeah, just draw something, make a little box, you know, and just have some fun with it. You know,
we in the beginning, the first time when we did it, we were only like 9 people, right?
Yeah.
I think 9 people, and we were not sure at all how it would like work out. I mean, I was like doubting it kind of, but again, like, immediately, you know, like someone entered the street, and then immediately there were people like waving with their hand and saying, "Here, get the money." And it was like, wow, what's going on here? And then it's like automatically, it's just like a chain reaction. It just happened really fast.
It's insane. I mean, even I had the problem when before we went out. I was like, okay, how are we going to do this? How are we going to wipe the cars? Do we just go for it?
I believe is on Sunday the 13th of November, coming up in a few days.
Yeah, it's going to be at 12 o'clock a.m. Under the big Panasonic TV. Sorry. Yeah, what am I talking about? All right, start this.
How did you dance? I didn't see it. Can you show it?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Give them a little teaser.
I quit my channel.
Okay.
And even Michelle today, she came again with her crew.
Michelle is the host of Live the Life.
Live the Life, yes. Thank you, Michelle.
So you've got celebrities getting involved as well then?
Yeah.
And apart from me, who's this Michelle?
Yeah.